Hello there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is a slightly different one as I've never actually filmed one of these before, and that is a November favourites, in which I show you all of my favourite items that I've been using throughout the time period of November. And I actually got this idea off Judy Stanton's channel. She filmed one of these in October and it reminded me how much I enjoyed watching them when they were popular. I think they're a really great way of getting recommendations about people's favourite products so you can try out something new, seeing what new products are out there and getting gift ideas for Christmas, wink wink. So I thought today I would sit down and film one of my own for November. I really hope you enjoy it. I am going to jump straight into it without waffling too much, so please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below, and I really hope you enjoy. So first things first, I have separated my items into some sort of sections, and the first one is clothing and accessories, and it would not be a November favourites without me screaming and shouting about how much I love this jumper. This is a really cute cable knit creamy beigey jumper which I picked up from H&M a few weeks ago, and it honestly fills my heart with joy that neutral vibes have come back for autumn. It was a little bit more expensive than normal. It was $24.99 and I don't normally pay that much, but I just could not resist it. I picked it up in a size small because, if you can tell, it is very oversized and that is how it's meant to be, but I just wanted a bit more of a slimline fit just because that's what I fancied, so I downsized in that, and I recommend doing the same if you kind of want the same vibe as me. But definitely get yourself down to H&M if that is your cup of tea, because I can't imagine that being in the shops for very long. I think that will sell out quite quickly. The next clothing piece is actually one that I showcased in a recent video of mine, and that was my Primark haul. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it and like get an idea of it, but this is a beautiful blazer which I think is just perfect for the winter. This print, I think it's called houndstooth, is it? I really don't know. Well, whatever this print is, it's always in every single winter. I never ever have owned anything with this print on it, and so I'm excited to own it now, and it's something that never ever goes out of fashion, so this is definitely something that will be in my wardrobe for a long time. The blazer's got this really lovely set of 3 buttons down each side, which almost are like royal crescents, I think. I don't really know what they're called, but I just think they're such a look, such a vibe. This blazer was £25, so again a little bit more pricey than what I would usually pay in Primark, but I do think the quality is there. It's really nice and thick. It kept me warm when I wore it for the first time yesterday outside at graduation, which is so exciting, and yeah, I just really love it. I will say that I did have to pick this up in a size 16 because the sizing was just awful for this. I am usually a 12, and in something like this I would buy a 14 just so I've got a little bit of extra room in case I wanted to wear a jumper underneath, but honestly I had to buy a 16, so shame on you Primark for that, but also kudos for making a beautiful blazer. The next thing I wanted to talk to you all about is actually a pair of shoes. I do own these, however mine are currently in the washing machine so I can't show you them, and that is my Nike trainers. I believe they're called Nike Tangent running shoes or something along those lines. I will definitely insert a picture of them somewhere over here. I own a pair in black and a pair in grey. Definitely get most of the wear out of my black ones, and I bought those in just before December 2019 I believe, in preparation for New York, and I've not bought a new pair since. They are honestly still in such good condition. They still fit me so well. They're very easy to clean, and I can't recommend them enough if you're looking for some sort of like exercisey shoe or just comfortable shoe, because I wear them to go on all of my walks in, and I'm doing a Land's End to John O'Groats walking challenge this year, so I've done a lot of walks in them, but then I also wear them to go to all of my shifts. I'm a mental health support worker in forensic hospitals, so a lot of the time I do 12.5-hour shifts, and those are my shoes of choice just because I feel like they've got a bit of extra padding in. They're very comfortable, so if you're looking, as I say, for a comfortable shoe or a shoe to go running in or walking in, definitely recommend getting yourself a pair of those, or if you know someone that's got an exercisey New Year's resolution, maybe that would be a good shout for a Christmas present for them too. And then sticking along the lines of exercise, the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was my Fitbit. I honestly can't rave about my Fitbit enough. I don't think it's worth investing in an Apple Watch for me personally, but when I bought this, I think it was about 60 or 70 pounds off Amazon. I've since encouraged my friend Jess to buy it, and if you buy it off Amazon now, you currently get a year's free Fitbit Premium where there's lots of workouts and things on there. I mainly use my Fitbit for tracking my steps, tracking my distance, but you can also do other things on there which I don't utilise, like workouts. You can track your food, you can track your water intake. Oh, I do track my sleep sometimes. I do like having a look at the different stages of sleep that I've been in and how long for. But all around, this is a very holistic sort of exercise technology, so I definitely recommend getting yourself one of these. They're much cheaper than an Apple Watch, and if you're sort of sitting on the fence about an Apple Watch, then maybe this would be a good first step, and if you get a lot of use out of this, then you could always upgrade. We're now going to move on to the next section, which is a toiletry / smelly section. And the first thing I wanted to show you guys, you can tell how much we use this and love this in this house, because there is barely any left, and that is the Coco Chanel perfume. I am using my ring light, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see that. And I will say, I know this is a very expensive purchase, but as I said, with Christmas coming up, I thought it was worth mentioning, because if you want to buy someone a nice big gift, then this is amazing. If you're looking for a good perfume that smells divine, highly recommend getting your hands on one of these if you can, and if that's within your budget. Next up, something at the complete opposite end of the budget scale, is actually the deodorant that I use. Now, once again, I've been using this for absolutely ages, since February 2020. It was recommended to me by my cousin, and now recommended from me to you watching this, and this is the Mitchum roll-on deodorant. Let me tell you, I am somebody who is so sweaty. It runs in our family, within the girls. We all sweat profusely. It doesn't even matter for me what time of year it is. Like, I am very warm-blooded, one might say, and I've always struggled with deodorants, trying to find one that calms that down, and this has really helped me. I'm not gonna lie, I still sweat, but nowhere near as much as I used to when I'm wearing this. But yeah, can't recommend that deodorant enough. It has literally changed my life and boosted my confidence so much. The next thing is also something that I've been loving for a long time, and that is a Charity Pot hand and body lotion from Lush. Now, I do only really use this as a hand lotion, to be honest. I don't use it as a body lotion because I prefer the Body Shop stuff, but this is honestly so nice. I originally bought it because I saw Holly Gabrielle using it, and I just think it's really lovely for a hand cream. It's so smooth, it's not like thick and greasy, and you can't like sweat it off, which obviously for me is an issue. Yeah, I just really like this. I know it's not the most affordable, but this big part was £16, and it has honestly lasted me, I can't even remember when I bought it, so it's lasted me a long time. It should probably get thrown away now, but I'm not one of those people that does that. I do tend to keep products for way longer than you're supposed to. A second cheeky shout out to the Body Shop. I purchased this item, I'd say about 2 weeks ago now, after a patient actually recommended it to me, and that is the lemon hand sanitizer. And I feel kind of bad because I'm telling you all how nice this stuff smells, and you're just gonna have to trust me on it because obviously you can't smell it. It was only like £6, which is quite expensive for a hand sanitizer, but then for the Body Shop it's not. And they do a whole range of this sort of stuff. I think they had like a hand wash, a hand cream, I believe there might have even been a face wash. You'll have to check it out on the Body Shop website, but this smells absolutely lovely. It lasts a long time to smell too, and I feel like it actually does a good job, which sometimes I think hand sanitizers don't feel like they've done that good of a job, but this one definitely does. So if you fancy getting yourself some of that, definitely do. Would also be a very good idea for a stocking filler. And once again, the next two things that I wanted to show you guys, I can't actually show you because they were in this house somewhere, but since decorating for Christmas, I don't know where Charlie's put them. This particular one is the Fall Candle by DW Home. I picked it up from HomeSense. I think it was about £12.99, and it's honestly massive, and it smells so good. I almost want to say that it's almost as good as a Yankee candle, because every time you burn it you can smell it, and you don't always get that with candles. So get yourself down to HomeSense, pick yourself some up. I'm definitely going to have a look next time I'm there for like a Christmas candle from the same brand, because I absolutely love the one that we've had this autumn. Now, sticking with the Christmas theme, I'm going to move on to my next 2 items. I mean, really it's just one because they are the same, and that is these mugs from Asda. Honestly, how cute is this? I've never ever had like little glass mugs like this before. I always think they're very aesthetic, reminds you of being that girl, but this one with little gingerbread men on was so lovely. I think Charlie preferred that one and I preferred this one with the little candy canes on, but these are both so cute. So we picked up one of each. We'll both share and swap them around, I'm sure. I believe they were only £2 a piece, which really isn't that bad for a Christmas mug. I mean, you'll get lots of use out of it, I'm sure, and it's something you can bring out every single year. Still sticking with Christmas, and moving on to one of my favourite bits, which is food, of course. We have these Thorntons peppermint cream brownies. I tried these for the first time the other day. They're limited edition, so they're brand new, they're out. They also have a salted orange caramel brownie, I believe, but I didn't like that as much. These, on the other hand, I honestly have no words. Again, we got these in Asda. They were on offer for £1 as like a special buy. You have to get them. You just have to get them. Sticking with a food item but moving away from the Christmas, this is a little bit of a weird one. However, if you go to work in an office or you're just out of home from work and you take a packed lunch, I have been loving these refrigerators recently that come with a sweet chili dip, so you can just see at the side there. These are so delicious. I've always loved refrigerators anyway. I'm not sure if these are new or what, but the sweet chili dip in this is absolutely insane. I'm not usually one to buy things like this because I always feel so bad about the plastic packaging in my lunchbox, but I honestly can't resist these at the moment. I'm taking them to work with me pretty much most days, which is quite an expensive hobby because these are £1.29 each when they're not on offer, but they are irresistible, so they have to come into my trolley every time I go food shopping at the moment, and I highly recommend that they make their way into yours too. And that actually brings me on to my final item. I didn't realise I had got through it that quickly. This section was kind of a book section, however there is only one because I've not been doing much reading recently. However, this book, even though it took me a long time to finish it, absolutely incredible. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, I am aware of that, but it's called Know My Name by Chanel Miller, and Chanel Miller is the girl who was very unfortunately involved in the Stanford sexual assault case with Brock Turner. I'm sure you've all heard of it. If you haven't, I don't know where you've been living. It was really big at the time when that came out, and I honestly didn't have any idea of how long that case actually took to go through from start to finish. I don't want to say too much because if you are interested in buying the book, I don't want to give you any spoilers, but if this is your sort of book and you like reading about this sort of thing, I will say it's very informative in terms of like the legal side of things, which I really enjoyed. It was a bit different to other ones which I've read in the past. Everything was from her point of view as well, which I really appreciated because nothing felt skewed. It literally felt like I was sitting down and having a chat with Chanel Miller herself, which I would absolutely love. If you're watching, hi, please hit me up, slide into my DMs, I'd love to talk to you. But yeah, it's such a moving book, very inspiring and obviously very informative and important as well. As you can see, mine is very battered because it literally lived in my bag and came on every sort of public transport journey with me, every sort of trip, holiday. I really enjoyed reading this over the summer. And as I said, that was actually my last item. I will try and leave a link to most of these things down below, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this. I will try and film another one, not every single month, but I think every few months I'll probably do one of these because I do think they're really good, really nice to film, and just nice to put your recommendations out there for other people to pick up on. So if you enjoyed, please don't forget to give it a like, comment and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think of this type of video and if you'd like to see some more. And other than that, I will see you very soon in my next one. Goodbye!